basically 2009. Strikers been panana catch your eye during the backless time in the Premier League. I mean, say nipa do na ebi mu be agency ebi mu hunu what you are talking about.
Backless Premier League
but
time.
The backless peak time. I think say who strikers be bro ma ba be pm. You say the leader of the gang they did they drop a bebem. What am I say? There are a lot of strikers we could talk about during that period of time. Oh, my be femo, o matimi abebo mo den atimi achieve a lot de amomo. But I don't know if you actually remember this Colombian striker no say kind of Aston Villa, Juan Pablo Angel. One Pablo Angel. So between 2001 to 2007 with Aston Villa, the kind of performances are done Aston Villa placed him at a certain level of comparison with top strikers and a war English Premier League as at that time. In the history of Colombian football, and Casano Fancy, Juan Pablo Angel now we see a kind of Aston Villa at a point in time, even for the Colombian national team. Now or among the top scorers, in their history now. Ubetima Kasaba strikers be more producibility say Radamel Falcao. Now the quality of Radamel Falcao de Bemao and Yoma yeah. Anyhow a football no city who no. Radamel Falcao be from Yababenya Jackson Martinez. So be Kai Jackson Martinez from FC Porto.
Yeah.
Eso ba be shim. Aba be bono ho modern be bobi di amomo. Then Ofri Jackson Martinez ubetima hwe Luis Muriel Moni Duvan Zapata mo ma be fefem wo akira. Colombia for no. So in recent times you could understand say Colombia they could give you a world-class striker and obetime produce a world-class striker ama wababeji wiase e de esi ni na so abone ho modern ama obi atimi ehu no. Then they go off at a certain point because now the national team is super reliant on James Rodriguez. Because omunya striker bi amani mpie fambaye. Duvan Zapata ebodie, but how consistent na Duvan Zapata eye? Luis Muriel ebodie, but how consistent ana Luis Muriel so yede eye? So anytime they go into a competition assistants, James Rodriguez ana omani dan so say BBC a anase bibi betima koye di amomo a ji ono ana omo dan no ansan wetima bibi di amomo. So I don't see James Rodriguez return for the national team assistance when it comes to the Colombian national team. But Francie, moving forward, I think they are having hopes in the shape of getting another top striker in John Duran. John Duran is not your extravagant numerical striker. I can say 2 seasons in the way team amount double figures. Make season after season. 57 matches for Aston Villa in terms of the Premier League, 13 goals. But the most important aspect of Akoda Winnable now is how he is going to become a key player in the setup of Aston Villa team. No, this season, Ankasan in the Premier League was 4 goals.
Most na crack from bench.
Most na Emumiensa a winners, and I say a goals are a Aston Villa 3 points. Important goals. And the goals now, Ocean in your goals, I can say, or a fox in the box into a tajina penalty box in the ball, never no appreciate to net. He is scoring from every single angle. Maybe original bit my ball shot in the Ashibia. It is a Ochake the goal scoring map now. Now, Osha, Oba say baby, I wajina she goals in na fancy. It is not only about being in the penalty box, but also outside the penalty box. So you look at the map here now. Goals are hold on. Emu 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Outside the penalty box, so you know what to be paid up on the net. But you look at the history of how Aston Villa has grown to become a very good football now. After some defeated Bayern Munich in 1982, then comes back into this game and such an important night.
Same scoreline.
Or lobby born the farmer no new so it means something good is coming out of Envigado. Oko PMO Colombia, Fancy Di Maria, club will be Johannes Academy be or Envigado. Now, Envigado no ayako yes the talent hub of top Colombian talenta. Ubetume who we say. It omonankasa no oko PMO what they call themselves. No, we use the word Cantara the Heroes. Now, sa Cantara the Heroes, Cantara nankasa word ne che quarry. Quarry chese baby a bobo boom, boom. It's a related to football because someone say a whole and find it aboba and I say go da a come and I say a nyoma a shrenya So who kakra bi be ni here a bit masombo di ama wo. So Matias Urube, James Rodriguez, omu nyina bosa academy ni bida, including Asprilia, ayene wo free Watford. I also bought the Champions League nibi. So there is even a picture of Asprilla, John Duran, and your coach Feno, Robert Peria Mena. I want the guy you through the academy. A grow mu bedroom pempen so etc. Now, when the time I only free Madrid, I could copy more barrio, I could buy academy nibino. Or an address on one for football fan yesterday because Bobo Krana or a level of temperament be on the Mukaka. We enchant the bofu. But coach ne catch say they run the booty me fu e won chen so they run the ball bomu a obe hungry for success ama and then the mate for who almost madru suro no ono so betimi aduru obi because when you are growing up definitely you will look up to the strikers or players that have gone through the academy and have gotten to that particular level as so Moses say yet if your mama ho ye de ne be ko barrio ashase na e demand na ontimi but due to the family being away from him. So club know how to invest some back of funny mame or papa any new amount of my betina in Chenwa camp. So whilst at the camp, he was with the family. And the family then the ma utiminya a certain level of encouragement. I could have academy or no school ma class be no when I no or Jania free class because on party suano and on the coco sonye. But what better penamera and a mena a born home more day at the tea akorana buano. MNA, around at the age of 15 years, he was starting games for Envigado at the proper side. And scout and near friend Sebastian Pesla from Chicago Fire. One scout to John Duran. He went there to go and scout for a centre back. Because Omuji to me said that is an academy. I said, move Roman. I said that United States of America market, they love to go into these particular South American or North American countries, scout for good players, bring them out and bring them to their teams. It occurred the way I could that way city bobo now. I'm not see there be some in bar a bit me I'm not in the more Chicago Fire. Now from Chicago Fire, how do you even expect a player from the MLS to move to the Premier League and start becoming a force in the Premier League? Shane height. When he feature, whenever I look at him, I see Jackson Martinez. Who Jackson Martinez? And I think Colombia is having a good mind in their hands. Fancy. Real Madrid. Meyaji only Ghana social assembly. Say trophies.
Some passport.
And power egos. But sometimes it doesn't show how progressive you've been with your team.
Trophies empower egos.
It empowers your egos. But sometimes it blinds you from the kind of progress our team near day.
Okay.
I'm saying it for a fact. Real Madrid arrogance in the transfer market will be their downfall. Yes. They've won trophies. Ama egos na basru to a certain extent. Say, player we cry free team nim cry and fan we baby shim. Yet tell we baby rem.
Okay.
We baby see. As I'm talking to you, Real Madrid failed to replace Karim Benzema. Real Madrid failed to replace Marcelo. Real Madrid failed to replace Sergio Ramos and Rafael Varane. Real Madrid failed to replace Toni Kroos. So 5 players we. Fancy. Baby Real Madrid did not say no. They will need a centre back. They will need a proper left back. You can argue, say, at the end of the season, but I'm telling you for this season, Real Madrid born now any team they crown. It will be very difficult for them to win the Champions League and the Spanish La Liga this season. I'm saying it again.
The La Liga and the Champions League.
It will be very difficult for Real Madrid. You can argue with me for 100 billion times. I don't care.
Okay.
By time and patience will always prove this. Due to 2 things. Real Madrid doesn't have the quality in their midfield to even win the Champions League. Nor even have the quality at their centre back because of injuries to win the Champions League.
Well, Varus, Bray.
Fancy, my Yashafo near Tifo in Nakawa. My main twice from Babia Comia. So, where Madrid team now? Trophies, the old year. My ultimate drew a certain stage, you feel said I be. I remember to amount. And I'm one person I'm a GD is that they've been able to do rebuilding on most JJ trophies. But the truth of the matter is that it will get to a point in time you need to see say winning trophies, you need to get people in to make sure say no me koye enzo timi edema. So what Madrid team that was this year now. And now I'm sure more line up na nkasa na da ho no na mu say da bi e ya dom ho be kire mo because so sure me fed na ball game na wo Jude, wo Chomeni, wo Kamavinga, wo Valverde. These are your midfield four. Who is going to give you work? So you want to attack from the wings. One of the side and be mouth.
Okay.
That thing was missing in their team. And on Nanchen. They have the physical presence. They have the numbers. Midfield hole. But they don't have someone obetimi aye Juran na Toni Kroos no. But the other strength and the side of physical presence in the Bekono, Toni Kroos Dinaho was controlling the game, making sure say passes are horror. Say free midfield ho echo animu 110 no call. So no money number 9s. But now passes Nico as early as possible. So players know answer na ball me ball mo a lot of time to make sure they make good decisions for themselves.
Okay.
But now omo bobo no mvimvi hono. Obi need that technical eye of Toni Kroos to make sure say they are giving sad passes to omo animu hono to give them the kind of ball on between that create chances no. And it's something that had team friend Real Madrid. Toni Kroos there e be ya dey so be replace no. But commitment you be a or Ben Toni Kroos kakra in the midfield.
France, not to catch you, sorry. Mekaisa my Kroos quite have almost first now, but yes, Toni Kroos on my replace never had to be more doubting. I am a for cracky comedy.
What's your move with this new cromona? Who be know what that kind of Toni Kroos no money be? Toni Kroos in far who didn't be more bono. You want crave the baby, baby out there when they were born one time. And Toni Kroos was doing that to perfection, and then they have Real Madrid team. But now they don't have him. In the midfield, there's not a bomb in that midfield. No, Obia crab on a checker. But Toni Kroos all over elaborate. Born Eban was kind of who be a pass Nico. Once pass Nico, pass Nakwaku energy ma. Or a midfield that he knew what he needed to do at any given time. The ball Baba Cannon not over elaboration, pass Nico one. Refi heroes no. Or ball pass be to go by. Or ball pass no corner, he was celebrating. Yes.
In Champions League crash.
Or some
Vinicius.
I
ball pass na no jubilate. Because pass ne turn now in touch ni year and go and cast on its own. So I think that some we intend them no fix that problem no. Because some man fix that problem no. Now your method no the boss again ni bia. Team you no be will make sure say already won fin and going to yeah there be how. Omo no ball me in attack no was omo left back and right back no. And omo bounce wa nem fashion fam Real Madrid. So suddenly they need to sort it. No muntimin come anim. Tiago Motta ya Juventus oh yeah Juventus fana wani be jiti semi am tiam ani age. Dente mani age ne say oh in recent times Juventus no was coached by Conte. Defensive approach, Mas Allegri, defensive approach. Side in the back, giving us that kind of a young Connie Mobo Nibi, Pelo by whom we could see. But this is someone, I'm coaching Jay, you know what with Bologna, no more coye the man who's more attacking and all that. So coming to Juventus, a team ya ball Allegri tisa for him being a defensive coach. Now before a team no. This short period, he's been able to do away with that defensive mentality and instilling the attacking mentality in the boys. They are doing the job for team of Juventus. Look at Juventus playing against him to say, I'll be Leipzig. Now Juventus are the red card, but still, coach and see they should attack.
And I was shocked. Now I'm here born Bino. Now be beyond shows a Juve.
Yes,
these are all kind of players. Now.
And some what people say BBMX will Juventus team him, and then because of how he set it up in the team. Players never to me change abobo no apply the tactics now make sure say they are doing things coach ne say onye and they don't think am born abaso because 8 games won this season he's yet to lose a game why are there but so when no man was say within that short period no giving Juventus that new identity because this is a Juventus side every successor yet me no mostly build on their defensive solidarity but now he's combining both our dinner results in the team of Juventus. They say them say 3 there. Kwa any 3-man score line. We are 3 no be team age because games of balls and my 3-3. No be call off Kakano win be now. He's back at winning. He's doing the job for team of Juventus and he's writing stories for the digital coaches. I say the digital coaches because of where Xavi more company more and the new guys no mabana. In recent times, you who say players no we or more born now. No one team coachy and not the said almost but your new phrases are they are giving us new stories. Because her Pep Guardiola any dear call and now boys no more former players more getting to coach, you know. They are also doing something good. I think say Thiago Motta one of the managers are he will go a long way because 42 years dear USA long way in the name, but no matter what he started out and I think say he's in the right direction now. And 80 call man team friend Aston Villa winning game no. Duran na yebo na baso, but I want to make mention of one person. He's delivered on international stage, and now Champions League he's delivering. A branch friend Emiliano Martinez, 7 saves in the game. Duran shall go no, but so what the number of saves are Emiliano Martinez there? Yeah, he's delivered at the World Cup. You know what the Argentina babe here? Argentina a team they wanted to win the World Cup at all costs for a branch friend Messi. He came in, he delivered. And now he's at the point of the Champions League. My team friend Aston Villa.
Okay.
Against Bayern Munich, he needed to save 7 shots. He's doing something good for team. Your friend Aston Villa. But Una Emery, the one who say coaches no, and you'll be on a petty pressure woman.
Mate.
Because so many teams in Kitty my head. Because the Villa Bayern Munich have
been time, mama.
Let me say teams like a senior been on Villa Bayern Munich free more.
Whoa.
So
Mate, first, me that's
Duran after the mama heno.
Obi the message ba said I almost said
strike up.
I am
back in the bar. Still good now.
Oh, we can no say boy. Ono no born a bar onyina so.
Me mama 3 years. Samuel Morodion. Eba be a target for many teams obi abepe. Me mama 3 years.
And because you Duran and
Morodion. You see some of these scouts are more identify players no omo call for omo and yet because omo will be our own way.
Some passports.
And most of us we don't watch minutes. Essence call for no. John Duran. Me share boy na Miss Debbie. Mama mo hwe numbers ne nko na mo conclude no share 10 goals mpo na Chelsea person omo koto. Ene ye hu no. Yeah, we are here. Omo Rodion ami. We are watching. Send the Man U in the Porto ball. Good. Man U Porto. It will be an exciting game. But I don't think Man U.
I saw no more Dion Koyeno.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I don't think the Man U be able to lose the game, no. I don't think so.
O say.
Me who Man U picture be a. O say Man U jersey. No, the Bible or the way.
Yeah, they check the pressure.
Exactly. Oh, sorry, I was our picture now, Fatos, and then 1 year they call game name.
Who said can be you don't think some man you be losing. You
some man you picture now a Bible anyway that shall kunya sa picture now fatuso. So when ya maybe we are better so but fancy the in football were interesting coincidences. A year na amaye inexplicable outcome and as a description of sending your Messi by. I said the best noon to mean say a saint in a buy and as a sanity and there's a football no. Dear come I lead it to teams winning or teams not winning no. At times a bro high bro tactics and the normal 4-4-2 formation a broso. The interesting similarities between Aston Villa Bayern Munich in 1982 and Aston Villa Bayern Munich in 2024. No fancy. Meka ebia. You might find interest in the game and then why the results play out like that. Because similarities be 82 no. It happened on May 26th, 1982, which was a Wednesday. 9 riot
Wednesday.
October 2nd, 2024.
Yes.
On a Wednesday, Aston Villa versus Bayern. And they lead here to baby Ayedri. Clearly, it gives us something. 2, the second similarity. Aston Villa played as a home team in that 82 final. Enra Omoboy as the home team. All those Omoboy at the Villa Park. The 82 final took place at the Kuip Arena, at the Netherlands. Enra, there was a Dutch involvement. VAR referee, no near friend Rob Dieprink. NT Netherlands, and then a Dutch involvement. 82 2024. Ni inano Dutch a bon womb. Aston Villa shall go 82. I may disallow here. And Aston Villa shall go. It was disallowed. In 82, Aston Villa won by a goal to 0 after defending and having their goalkeeper pull up spectacular saves. 2024, Aston Villa won by a goal to 0. Goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez put up spectacular saves. And will make 7 saves. So Sharaku when start no the better so clearly you will see 7 saves. He prevented 0.94 goals. Saves inside the box 3. Ground duels 2 successes out of 2 contests. Certainly, goalkeepers playing a part. 82 goalkeeper no be them near friend Nigel Spink. The original goalkeeper ni Pry. Enti o Pry o free Nigel Spink had just kept 1 senior goal. And now what that one senior match for Aston Villa. And he didn't about 2 more. It cemented his place in the Aston Villa team from 82 now they call for the next 5 years. Emiliano Martinez, no a backup goalkeeper. Arsenal. Enra was his 4th Champions League appearance. By the end of the year, he was able to deliver quality. In 2 games for Aston Villa in the UCL, he has kept back-to-back clean sheet against Young Boys and then against Bayern. Nigel Spinks na that's why obem no. Non debi. But obenye bi die. Emiliano Martinez non debi wa Arsenal. Obenye bi ada. Look at what he's doing. Similarities again. Enra Aston Villa bench no. Onim say omu name squad. Squad no omu name no. Obi omu a ombo.
Ba omu de ne kan squad.
Omu de ne kan. Sharak mami Aston Villa omu squad no. The last name on that list. So the Toswa. Clearly you will see a player. Our board 1982 Nibia. I say men check him was no problem. Now there may be way atun opportunities no.
Yes, Oshim Finfino.
Or the wine bench.
Villa.
Or the Aston Villa bench. Good. But on your player or a journalist. No, you mama ITV or a ITV reporter.
Okay.
In 1982, Obia on your player was on the Aston Villa bench. Enra Obia on your player. A non-active footballer was named among the Aston Villa squad.
How?
I didn't know me. It was say how. So they have the name Gary. Their name was squad. Your friend Gary Shaw. Your friend Gary Newman. Exactly the point. In Tinkofo, you know, most shed the see abako say no more revisite, no more their creative baby. So there might be coincidences between how Villa were able to plan this and when. Tactics, they say, say man no ya pie. John Duran is good in terms of shooting. And yes, I no problem. But the other inexplicable way in Amabobo biso the actual. A goalkeeping hero, Nigel Spink, Emiliano Martinez. A Dutch involvement, VR referee from Dutch. Then Yebobueno, ewa the Kuip Arena, ewa the Netherlands. Then a journalist on the bench, and then a retired footballer in the squad of Aston Villa by name Gary. A disallowed goal. Aston Villa should go referee so and J. And Aston Villa should go referee and J. Disallowed by wine. A Dutch. VR. Football and they needed certain elements or play at the end of every year and involve you in Unai Emery. Emery to me Bayern power or the BRL Allianz Arena Bayern for Champions League. So all these things you can't explain, but it certainly does happen in the game of football. Fancy. One more they say Harry Kane say big games need draw no era. It is looking like it is true. After Bayern and Leverkusen, Anna build for Ebeye way the tour. Sharak Soko food and them. No, must say Harry Kane goes missing in the big games. There's a game the more sheni hiano so mrambe bibia. Ye no. In fact, Champions League last season was a knockout goals knockout goals no meka after the round of 16. Round of 16 they do a din kan shebi a Tottenham cross shebi. But no share quarter final goal da. No share semi-final goal da. But against Arsenal, against Real Madrid, he got quarter-final goals and then semi-final goals. But I'll be say free for the buy, no penalty goals. So from normal play in crucial games, Harry Kane has barely delivered the goods. A big issue. And in a crucial game, he went missing again. Sebeye say ya I'm here man for the many besano because team na all bono. A team they deliver in the big moment, and you are their biggest star. So big moments need Drew no intimate deliver any barber show. But I'm repeating, Man U any Porto. I don't think Man U.
Obi say this time maybe